Julius Caesar is a man of diplomacy, rather than against any opposition for the people of Rome. Born on July 12, 100 BC, Gaius Julius Caesar grew up in a family of noble patricians who lived comfortably, as his mother Aurela Cotta came from a wealthy family, while his father of the same name, Gaius Julius Caesar, was a Roman senator who served justice. Caesar's upbringing would derive from his father's teachings the fundamentals of politics at an early age that would stick with Caesar. Things would change for the worse with the Caesar family, as former dictator of Rome, Lucius Cornelius Sulla, would prove to be a powerful adversary during the Roman War of 82 BC, after defeating Caesar's uncle Gaius Marius and his army, making his family a target. After the mysterious death of his father at the age of 16, Caesar would flee under Sulla's eye by joining the Roman army around 81 BC. Upon his return to Rome in 78 BC, Caesar was left desolate. His inheritance, home, and family was seized by Sulla during his wrath over Rome. However, Caesar saw this as an opportunity to start anew by living in the lower economic city of Rome, where he shared a common understanding of what an average Roman citizen had gone through, inspiring him to fight for them. Eventually, he began working as a prosecutor in the Roman judicial courts, taking down legislation set by Sulla's tyranny and restoring many fortunes back to the Roman citizens. Over the years, Caesar would work his way up and be elected into many positions of power. These accolades wouldn't stop, as in 60 BC, Caesar will run for the highest position for any elected public official, the consul of Rome, winning in a victorious landslide the following year. Around this period of time, Julius Caesar would come into contact with two generals and statesmen of Rome, Gnaeus Pompeius Magnus and Marcus Licinius Crassus. Together they would create a bond for their collective hive mind for fighting for what's best for Rome, ultimately creating an alliance known as the First Triumvirate to help one another address these issues. Throughout his career, Caesar wasn't the best with his fortune, as he amassed a large amount of debt from Crassus in 61 BC. With not many options left, Caesar sought to pursue military campaigns throughout Gaul territories in the name of Rome to pay off those debts. During these 8-year campaigns, Caesar would lead many conquests, but never let down his diplomatic resolutions, as it strengthened his nomadic ways of conversing by making efforts of mutual agreements between conquered Gallic tribes and beyond. After the first triumvirate had fallen from Crassus' deaths in 53 BC, and Pompey had fled from Rome in 48 BC after the tremendous loss at Phasphorus, Julius Caesar would take a pacifist route of granting amnesty to those of the Roman Senate who were aligned with Pompey. Even presented with the head of Pompey by the Egyptian king Ptolemy VIII in 45 BC, Caesar was furious, as despite Pompey's betrayal, he was a Roman, thus should be treated with the dignity of a Roman citizen. Julius Caesar is performing a miracle, as his conquests and time in office had taught himself on addressing issues among the Roman Republic with plans of social reforms that will benefit the people. These include granting citizenships to Rome's newly acquired territories, public works projects focused on infrastructure, and completely overhauling taxes so it doesn't affect the lower class. Championing the people, Julius Caesar plans on enacting many more clauses during his reign as Dictator Perpetuo. Veni, vidi, vici. Hail Caesar!